Welcome to my third video ever, and this time I'm going to be talking to you about mindset. Now this is an important and fascinating topic to me, though I'm only going to provide a brief overview here because otherwise I'd be talking at you for hours. So to begin with, our mindset determines our approach to life and its various situations and tasks. It affects our thoughts, feelings and behaviour, and then the outcome of the actions we take and what we do next. In very simple terms, it's how we think about stuff. And because our thoughts and feelings influence our behaviour, the results of those then go on to further influence our thoughts and so on. So bear that in mind when thinking about your mindset. Now we can look at mindset in two ways: fixed and growth. So first of all, let's clarify what we mean by a fixed mindset, and there's a few examples on your screen at the moment. So do any of the following sound familiar to you? So intelligence is limited. We either know it or we don't. Because some people have the idea that our intelligence or our skill level at anything we try are predetermined and therefore limited. In other words, you're either good at something or you're not. So therefore, there's no point in learning or trying anything new because, well, if we don't know it now, we never will. And what about this idea of not trying because of a fear of failure? Do you avoid doing things because you're worried about doing it wrong or failing? And is that feeling uncomfortable or unpleasant, which then leads you to avoid it? This could indicate you have more of a fixed mindset, and whilst on the one hand it might make you feel secure and safe in your decisions, it means you don't give yourself the opportunity to grow or develop, and then you're denying yourself the experience of new things as a result. Or do you feel that mistakes are things that should be avoided at all costs? Do you feel that making a mistake is one of the worst things that could happen, that for you, making a mistake could literally spell the end of the world? Now, these few examples are all indicative of having a fixed mindset, which is problematic because it means then that you don't learn from your experiences, and therefore you'd find it extremely difficult to grow or develop as an individual, or to break out of unhealthy thinking patterns and behaviour. So now, moving on to the opposite end of the spectrum, let's have a look at the difference in having a growth mindset. So firstly, those with a growth mindset know that skills and intelligence aren't fixed traits. If we try something new and we don't get it right the first time, it's having the belief that with practice, we will get there. Now, some things might literally be physically impossible for us to do or to do as well as we'd like, but we'll always continue to improve from where we started, regardless of what it is. For those who avoid taking chances or doing things due to a fear of failure or possibly embarrassment at getting it wrong, reframing failure as a learning experience could be helpful. Those with a growth mindset ask themselves why it didn't go to plan and what, if anything, they could do next time to improve their performance. You could almost turn it into a game to try and improve your personal score. And finally, mistakes can actually be quite useful as we can learn from them moving forward. Now, we're all human, and inevitably, as we learn and grow, we're going to make mistakes sometimes. And those with a growth mindset accept that this happens and it's okay. And yes, sometimes the lessons are painful, but with the right support, we can develop the resilience to learn from it and then move forwards. Now, having heard the information so far, you might recognise traits of both the growth and fixed mindset in yourself, especially depending on the context and circumstances. Despite how you've approached things, or even reacted to things in the past, you can change your mindset so you can better cope with as well as get more from your experiences. And a few ways to do this include reflecting and evaluating your experiences. For example, what went well? What didn't go well? And how does that make you feel? Catch and challenge your thoughts. If you don't think you can do something or improve on something, then why is that? If you're scared of trying something, again, what is that? Why is that? And where did it come from? Reframing the language that you use to and about yourself can also help to develop a growth mindset. For example, if you tell yourself that you're always going to fail or never going to be good at something, well, your words are more powerful than you think. And some of the powerful words we use that can actually be quite detrimental to ourselves are, I can't. So just one change that we can make with our language, instead of saying I can't, try saying I will try. Because even then, trying and not achieving what you wanted to is better than not trying at all, and then missing out on valuable growth experience. So thank you for watching. If there's anything from here that resonates with you and you'd like to explore further, please do get in touch via email, Facebook or Instagram. Now this was just a short snippet about mindset. If you want to know more in further detail, I can deliver webinars, training sessions, or individual appointments to focus on developing a growth mindset and also looking at and addressing some of the barriers you might be experiencing that keep you within a fixed one. And if there are any other wellbeing shorts or topics that you'd be interested in hearing more about, you're welcome to get in touch via any of the channels on your screen or make a suggestion in the comments. Thank you again for listening. Take care.